Hey guys.
All right, folks, we're here today to check out the Patreon poll winner of the week, Infected Rain, with the song Stranger. Not Stranger Danger, just
Or Don't
Stranger.
Talk to Strangers.
Well, but I think that comes from the Stranger Danger thing.
No, but Don't Talk to Strangers, the Dio song.
I know, but I'm thinking that was influenced by the whole Stranger Danger thing. You don't want to talk to strangers because they could be dangerous, especially if they give you candy. In a van.
It's very true. In a van. I think you have to add the van part, because there are a lot of people giving candy,
Depending on
where
the
you
place.
are. Yeah, exactly.
If you walk into a strip joint and they offer you candy, I don't think you should be taking it.
No, but if you walk into Lindor and they give you the
That's different.
complimentary piece.
It's all about context.
Exactly.
It's all about context. If the lovely lady at Lindor offers you a chocolate, the chances of her going Bill Cosby on you are slim to none.
Yeah.
So, just saying, just keeping it real. No, the chances of you getting diabetes by going there multiple times to get the free chocolate, that's a different story.
But the money
altogether.
you'll save is crazy.
Yeah, but I think after a while, if they see your face showing up there on a regular basis, they probably will cut you off.
Like a bar?
Yeah, they'll put a poster of you, like fat people
Do
at
not
buffets
serve.
do not serve. So on that note, Infected Rain Stranger, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out.
The mirror was required after mocking as I do not bling bling, bling bling. Truth is of the moment after hold you slowly down. Sing sing, sing sing. The spine burns like a wilted question. The one time dressed in cold confession, gone to cold and nothing more. I painful truth and truth I can't resist. Cold to cold and skin meets surface, quiet breathes around so worthless. They're telling me to steal a blind in a room unlocked on seal. The apple has been broken blind, ignoring wounds that never heal. I try to stand inside my pride, while the stranger calls me by my name. Calls me by my name. What is a stranger? In a mirror wearing my skin, my skin. I wanna know, do you see me? Feels like the stranger doesn't need me. Yeah, the stranger doesn't need me. Every glass of the softer tongue, draws from blood on every love pump. Every glass of the softer tongue, just like blood on every love pump. Cold to cold and nothing more. Truth and truth I can't resist. Cold to cold and skin meets surface, quiet breathes around so worthless. Cold to cold and nothing more. A painful truth and truth I can't resist. Cold to cold to cold, worthless. Cold to
Man, this song just flew by. Seriously. What do you think?
I'll be honest with you. It's not gonna make the playlist. I don't know. It's just there's parts of the song that do it for me, but it like you said, it flies by quite quick. I mean, it is only like a 3-minute track, but it feels even faster because of how many like changes there are. And I'm not knocking the changes. The changes into those more cleaner vocals were really nice, and I was fucking with those. But some of the verses, I was not feeling it. Um, and even just the start of the song, the way the song started, vocally and everything there, I was just not a big fan of that. So
Yeah, I gotta say, not my favorite Infected Rain song ever. Definitely not even in the top whatever. Like, insert number. It's not gonna crack that number, whatever that number is. It's not necessarily a bad song, but they have so much better than this.
that's why I said it wouldn't make the playlist.
That just feels a little bit like
It is the bad one because it's not a bad one, but
it's not horrible, but
compared to the ones that they have that I've heard and whatever, this one since what I'm trying to say is this song, although it has good moments, at least for me, it has good moments.
for me the good moments are the clean vocal moments.
For me, the good moments are the clean vocal moments. They have so much better that the gap between this one and the others is so far apart. That
Yeah,
I
the gap
feel
between
like,
this one and their worst
and
best
their
one.
worst best one is so far apart that it doesn't make the playlist for me, and it doesn't.
No.
And when I say that, I mean it just
Doesn't scratch an itch for
this
me
will
either.
not be. I will not hear the song again until someone else plays it.
Yeah, it doesn't scratch an itch for me neither. To me, the song feels slightly chaotic, even though it's not very long. So there's not a lot of room.
What I was saying.
There's not a lot of room for the song to be chaotic, but somehow they found a way to making it
Yeah,
chaotic
yeah.
still in 3 minutes. It just feels like it's a song that doesn't go absolutely anywhere. It
it's hot on
circles,
its
it
feet.
circles.
It's hot on its feet, but it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, like it goes in so many directions that ends up not going anywhere.
It just keeps taking a left turn.
Exactly, it's very much like Daytona 500. You know, so I mean, for some people that shit is the bomb. For whatever floats
It's
their
right
boat.
on left turn.
But for me, it doesn't do it for me. I really enjoy the clean vocals. I thought the song, when it got to the clean vocals, it caught my attention because the clean vocals were really good. It offered a nice melancholic nature to the track. But I'm not a huge fan of the harsh vocals on this song. And I'm not a huge fan of the song construction in general. Like, if you took the harsh vocals out of here and put them in and created a song around that, and you took the clean vocals out of this and created this song around that, I think you could end up with two really good songs.
I also feel the drop off from those clean, like from the harsh to the clean, was so far.
From an emotional standpoint, it's
No,
miles up.
from what
From
was
what you-
happening,
from-
what
from-
you're feeling,
From what you feeling through
one
the
moment
song.
to the other.
Yeah, it's miles apart.
There's a big drop off. The thing that saves it is how good the clean vocal parts are.
Yeah,
That's
it's the
what
saving
saves
grace.
it.
It's the
That's the
saving
sa-
grace of this song is
Because
how good her
if it wasn't
vocals
as
are.
good, I'd be like, fuck, it drops off so hard, and then it doesn't even catch me nicely. At least it catches me a little bit nicely with these clean vocals.
The
So-
clean her clean vocals on this song are really good.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and I think it showcases how good her range is and how much she can do. And to be honest with you, she's kind of the saving grace of the whole song is really her vocal performance to a certain degree. I think the issue with this song is not the vocals or even the two
structurally-
styles. Is really the structure of the song
For me,
that seems very chaotic.
vocals in like maybe two portions, but yeah, I can agree with you where structurally is the main issue in this song.
Because it's just it feels like I'm listening to two songs. Like, it feels like I'm listening to two songs and they cut from one insert another, and then they cut from that insert the other, and then they cut from that. It's like a medley but with two tracks. Normally when bands do medleys, they have like, I don't know, 10 songs in a medley. But so it just has this very, like I said, for a song that's this short, it's incredibly chaotic. And I think if the song was even longer, that chaos would become even more noticeable and completely would rain in onto the track. It's just not for me because it's not a song that allows me to connect with it and stay connect with it and find my way through the journey of listening to it. No, like I'm completely I'm getting bombarded left, right, and center with different sounds, different textures, different vocals, different feelings. Like it's just overload of the senses.
Yeah.
It really is. It's overload of the senses. It's not a song that if it's playing and you walk into a space where the song is playing, it doesn't bother. It's not a horrible song. Like we've heard some horrible songs on this channel, unfortunately. This is not a horrible song, but based on their standards, if the name of the band perhaps was something else, I wouldn't be harping as negatively about it. But for a band like Infected Rain, my expectations are quite high, just because I feel like they've done and they can do a lot better than this. With a little bit of a caveat here, I this is a band that to me, Infected Rain, if I look at their albums, but even if I look at their songs individually, this has been a band that, as far as my personal experiences with them, listening to them goes, it's either hit or miss. I've never heard either an album or a song where I'm like, it's okay. No, either I freaking love it and I think it's amazing, or I don't like it at all and I just don't want to listen to it.
Yeah.
They're for me at least, they're a very polarizing band. Either I really like what they do or I don't like at all. This is one of those that I just doesn't scratch.
Yeah, it doesn't do it for me.
Doesn't do it for me. Doesn't move the needle one way or another. And like I said, that goes for a lot of their songs, but it also goes for a lot of their records. Their last full-length album, I can't remember the name of the album for the life of me now, but I really digged it. I thought was one of the best, if not their best album to date, was their last record. But some of the previous records for me were like, if you're playing Battleship, would completely hit the water. Like there was no shot to the submarine, which is the hardest one to hit. There was no shot to the ships or to the, what do you call those?
To the
ones?
Bismarcks.
Yeah, the ones that have the airplanes on it, whatever you call those. Just there's some albums that there's just no saving grace, but there's some albums that are really good. So for me, they're a super polarizing band, and this song falls on one side of that spectrum of me just not. It's okay, but it's.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean,
I'm surprised this won the Patreon poll of the week, to be honest.
yeah, what was on the Patreon poll that?
There was a Carnivore AD track, which, by the way, they're playing at Inferno. And I really want to check them out because I really like that band. I think they're playing at John D. I'm almost sure. And there was... Fuck, I can't even remember what that was. There was some other shit there. Whatever new stuff came out this week. So there was some other shit there. But... surprise, surprise, this thing won.
Yeah, I know.
All right, it is what it is. Can't argue with those folks.
Exactly.
You know, 9 out of 10 times they get it right. So
very true.
So there's always going to be that one time where
the one dud.
Yeah. I think sometimes maybe they voted because it's Infected Rain, not necessarily. Maybe they didn't like the other songs and voted.
Probably.
The name of the band influenced the voting maybe a little bit. All right. Anyhow, on that note, guys, hit us up in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts on this latest from Infected Rain, and we'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.